And we are back again after a while. Now if you take a look at our war log, you will see that we already had a war previously that we won, but the victory in this war was kind of by luck. So I decided not to upload it because I thought that there is no point of showing that. In this specific war it was 5 versus 5, and it was similar to the previous war. Now the first attack of me was 1 star with high percent, about 80%. It was horrible attack, so I had to cover up from my second account as well. But in this specific case I made 2 star 60%, while the number 1 attacked my base and did also 2 star, but he did higher percent, so it was about 70%. And at this point I knew that I kinda lost the war, but by some miracle they lost the war because they didn't make all of their attacks, which was kinda strange, but I appreciate this victory. And so we started the war league. You can see like the previous war league was like 5 years ago, and then we had another war league, and since in this specific war league we have not been all Town Hall 13, 14 and so on, so we had like even Town Hall 9s. We had terrible matchmaking, so we are lucky to be placed on 6th rank and not in the 7th or 8th rank, because if you place on those ranks then you are kicked out from the war league. So luckily we managed to maintain the same ranking and also get some war league trophies. Now if you take a look at my base, you may see that I have already went up to Town Hall 17. Now I went to Town Hall 17 because I saw that most of my defenses were maxed out. You check the Inferno Towers, Eagle Artillery and so on, they were all maxed out. So I've decided, you know what, screw it, let's go up to a newer Town Hall. I've already finished my walls to level 15, and I said to myself, like, I can upgrade all of them when I'm Town Hall 17, like there is no reason to wait to max out all of the minor stuff, while I can go up to the higher Town Hall and already start upgrading the most important things. So in the Town Hall 17 you don't have your Eagle Artillery, which sucks, but you have a strong Town Hall, which mine is now 1 star, so I need to get like 5 stars to have it like seriously strong. So you see now it makes 40% and the 8 points are max, so it makes like 40 damage. It's not a lot, I guess the maximum one is 60 for it, I guess, I'm not sure. But so yeah, so this upgrade was done through the war. So I was Town Hall 16 at the beginning of the war, so I ended up jamming the Town Hall upgrade just to make sure that we get we are stronger than the opponents, and then this way we ensure our victory. So it was Town Hall 17, 15, 14, 14, 13, also 13, 12, 11, 10 and 9, while our opponents were Town Halls 15, 15, 15, 15, like 4 of them, and then 13, 13, 13, and 12, 12 and 11. So we had like the upper advantage in the higher bases, but we had no advantage in the lower bases. So we needed to make sure that each attack is a victory, because if we screw up in one of the higher bases we wouldn't have enough attackers to cover up. But luckily we had amazing attacks, so we ended up 3-starring basically everything. So let's go ahead and see the attacks and enjoy them. So the first attack was me against Hades. Keep in mind that his base is almost maxed, so yeah, so I started from attacking below. As you see, I dropped the Queen Walk down below. He had this Clan Castle outside, so it was a simple thing to do. Now unfortunately I didn't bring the the spell, the poison spell. So I had to make sure the queen can take out everything on her own with a rage spell. And you know, worst case scenario, I would have used the ability. So I brought this spell instead, but it ended up working somehow. So I started the queen walk, and then I drop the siege machine up there to take down both of the sides to create a funnel. Now, at first she didn't take the monolith, so I was kind of scared, you know, that she missed it, but eventually she did end up taking it, and I've decided to start the hybrid attack from this side to make sure that the troops get in and they won't go out. So there was a funnel, and then it was all now that it's matter of the army to actually stay inside and follow the path that was created. Now I used the warden ability a little bit earlier than the town hall explosion, just to make sure, you know, the troops survive a little bit longer, and also to survive the explosion as well. So everything went well, and then it was just a matter of, you know, enjoying the attack and see the 3-star happens. Now the army was separated a little, as you can see in this side. Now the king went alone with some miners, but still the lower part of the army managed to clean everything else. So I said, you know, screw it, and healed the king back again just for fun, even though I had 2 hero revive spells that usually are saved for the royal champion or the queen. You know, in case the queen walk fails, I can revive the queen again and do it over again. So this attack was a piece of cake, nothing much to enjoy, but let's go to the second attack. Now the second attack is of Genis, and Genis is Town Hall 15 against 15, so it's a little bit more interesting to watch. So let's see what he does. He made 25 Valkyrie attack, which is interesting. So let's see how he does. So he dropped the siege machine in the center and 2 P.E.K.K.A.s to create a funnel for the siege machine to go inside, and make sure probably for the Valkyries to go inside. And yes, now he's deploying all of them, and they are all going in the center along with the siege machine. But unluckily some Valkyries went down, but hopefully they get inside, which some of them did and some of them don't. So it was kinda unfortunate, but he used the Grand Warden's ability to make sure most of the Valkyries get it, and also he managed to take down the Town Hall along with the Valkyries pretty good, so that was really great. Now most of the Valkyries are cleaning out the outer side of the base, which is not that great, but he managed to take with the queen and the king most of the important part of the base, such as the Town Hall, the Eagle Artillery, and you know, the rest. So the king went down to clean the missing areas, and the royal champion and everything else cleaned the top sides of the base. So even though the attack somehow went bad with the Valkyries, eventually his troops managed to follow the proper pathing and to take down the important part of the base. So that was impressive attack, and by the way, that was the actual first attack of the war. Now another attack that was done by me, I took out number 3. Now this one is very similar to the first attack, but also this attack was kinda easier because obviously it's Town Hall 14, which is a bad matching, but you know, I still did the attack because I wanted to get the star bonus thing. So I did the same attack here as I did on number 1. I threw the queen down and the siege machine up there. I threw also the king. I tried to make sure that the mortar target the king, but I dropped the king too late, so the king went up and the siege ended up taking most of the damage. Now here with the queen, the problem with the queen is that instead of going inside, she went outside. So it was pretty bad queen walk, and even though you see most of the base was taking out with the king, the queen still decided to say, you know, screw it, and she went up. So it was kinda unfortunate, but still I do have the upper advantage by being a higher town hall and having like the strongest queen and everything, so I wasn't like scared or anything. So I dropped now the hybrid and everything and just went for the kill. So the miners went a little bit too fast inside, so I had to throw the heal spell, but the hogs and everything followed up afterwards, which was great. Now you see I used the warden's ability just in time to make sure the entire army survived, and now it's just matter of minutes until everything will be taken out. So I don't have to worry that much. I have the like overpowered king to take down, like, see, it takes out so many defenses at once. I have the royal champion that, you know, can take out everything by her own, and I had even 2 extra spells to use. So I used the freeze spell, you know, just to make sure I cleaned everything else, and it was easy 3-star. Now we have another attack, which is Town Hall 14, I think, against also Town Hall 14, so it's not like a easy attack as the attacks that I did, but this one is interesting. So he used the royal champion to clean out most of the defenses. Now he's doing the royal champion walk with invisible spells, so it's really interesting to watch. He used the bandit, I think it's named the bandit, to take down the king earlier, even though he could have used the invisible spell on it and ignore the king, but he decided to take it out early, and now he's cleaning out most of the defenses down there. So as you see, he drew out the clan castle, but it's not important because he took down the eagle artillery early, so now everything should be a piece of cake. So yeah, he took down like very large portion of the base, which is really good, and also he managed almost to take down the scatter shot. So now he used air attack, you know, to take down most of the base. He still have a lot of spells remaining, which is good, and also the Grand Warden along with them. So use the Grand Warden's ability. He keeps most of the dragons and the balloon alive, which is perfect. And he also used the clone spell to throw multiple balloons and take down the center like very fast. So it was very precise attack, and I also watched it live, which was really fun to watch, because this attack was not a simple attack the way that, for example, I did or Genis did, because this attack actually requires good timing of everything, and any simple mistake can screw up the attack. And also, as you see on this side, you have the queen's ability almost maxed out, which gives him 3 clones of the queen, which is perfect, because if, you know, he had less queens and the Inferno Tower would have taken out the queen, it also could have messed his attack. And you see, actually, if you see in this side, you see it didn't have many dragons or heroes survived, so it was really down to you know, every minor detail. Like you see, he has only 1 dragon left with barely HP, but still the dragon managed to take down the cannon, which I believe that if the cannon was not being taken out early, it would probably ended up like 90% 2-star. So he managed to clutch the 3 stars, which was perfect, and it was one of the most beautiful attacks I've seen probably in this war. Okay, so now we will go to the next attack. Now this attack was also from Berisha that have joined the clan recently, and he also did out of the box attack. It's Town Hall 13 versus Town Hall 14, so it's really interesting to watch because it's not simple. Now he used the Warden's ability early to keep the what its name, I forgot, the siege machine alive, and he used the magical wizards to kill all of the center with clone spells. So this attack is very old attack that was popular like few years ago, but it's very great attack, and luckily he managed to take down the Town Hall and the Eagle, so now it's down to his Lava Loon attack to take down the rest. Now in this specific attack he used the King and Queen to take down the other portion of the base, which can also be very good because of his King's ability he opened up everything in the inside, and if he can take even additional air defense, then the attack would be very simple. So, because then it would be only one air defense left, and with one air defense against 3 lava loons, 3 lavas and hounds and 28 balloons, then it should be like a game over and a promised win. And also the good thing is that he managed to take out most of the heroes. So now you just need to throw the lava hounds and the balloons and hope to take down most of the base. Now in this case you see the single target Inferno causing some troubles, but I think that having the single target Inferno destroying the lava hounds earlier was kind of beneficial because the mini loons, the mini lavas, I don't know how it's called, but they take out like all of the other defenses as well, and also took down the air skeletons, which was great. So in this way the balloons can take out the rest of the base without being interrupted, which was great. Now in this specific time it was kind of getting scary because you're afraid that if you have too many traps, all of the balloon army would explode, but there were many balloons ended up surviving, so taking out the entire base was possible. And you see, even though many minions exploded, it still managed to get the 3-star, which was amazing. So the top attacks in this war were done by Berisha and Fluid, because everything else was more or less easy. Now let's see this attack as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this one also Town Hall, I think 14 versus 14. If I'm not mistaken, all 13 versus 14, I'm not sure. So he uses also the Minion King, which is nice. I personally never used him in attacks because I'm still unfamiliar with this troop, but let's see which attack it will make. Now this attack was kind of strange because he used the new Valkyries, and I think he missed out with the Warden ability with those new Valkyries, but he managed to keep the balloon alive, and he also used the clone spell with having many troops inside as well. So he used Yetis, and also, if I heard correctly, they were Valkyries. And also there are those Valkyries that basically take out everything. Now each one of the Valkyries here is like invincible, because for once she can attack also air troops, which is freaking awesome, which is also getting nerfed in the next update. And also when they die, they revive and wake up again. So each one of them has 3 lives. So basically they take out the core of the base, while the king takes out, the king and the queen takes out the outer side of the base. Now you see, she died and I think she woke up again. So basically like 4 Valkyries are enough to take out the entire base, which is insane. Now having to deal against single target Infernos when you have like the biggest troops alive is scary, but you see that even though you have the single target Infernos, still the Valkyries, they do amazing job. And now he finally dropped his flying, the Minion King, I think that's how it's called. So you see, it's impressive that 2 Valkyries, now down to 1, managed to take out a single target Inferno, because Having one troop taking out like one defense is very scary, because most of the times they would lose, but these troops are very strong and unique, so I managed to take it out, and luckily saved a lot of troops to take out the side buildings, so it was a sure victory. And also I think the way that he saved his minion king to the end was very well decided, because he managed to take down the single target Inferno just on time. Now he made also another attack against number 7, let's see. So yeah, this one is already Town Hall 13, so I think that's also great, but a little bit less impressive. So yeah, he managed to catch the Valkyries now with the Warden's ability, so when they took down the Inferno Tower, it was like very easily. And you see, they took down the Town Hall and the Eagle Artillery at the same time, which is really impressive. And having cloned Yetis is really great, even though sadly the cloned Yetis were not targeted by defenses, so they couldn't drop their mini Yetimites, or whatever it's called, to take down the rest of the defenses, because of how strong the Valkyries were. Now you see, he had most of these troops remaining till the end of the attack, so it was like very easy victory for him. Now this one was number 4 against Town Hall 12, which is nothing should be watched, I guess, because I guess it was nice. But now we have my attacks, which I am Town Hall 11 against also Town Hall 11 and 12. Now the scariest part about attacking Town Hall 11s is the Eagle. So once you take it out, then it should be very simple. So I've decided to make funnel over from the Queen side and also from this side, to make sure the Queen got inside the base and take out, you know, powerful defenses, to make sure the hybrid will go along pretty well. So I needed to draw the clan castle, this is why I started from this side. Now I'm surprised to see that there is no clan castle. I think I just missed it, that it was destroyed. But yeah, the queen walk was very great, because the queen is heading to the eagle, and once the eagle is taking out, then it's 100% win for me. So I started the hybrid now. When you see, like, it's very easy, because the only strong defenses that he have are the 2 Inferno towers. Now once I take out one of the Infernos, then it's like piece of cake. So I also chose the Warden's ability. I used the ability at this side because I saw that the troops started splitting away, so I needed to make sure that I catch as much troops as possible with the ability. And then, you know, you see all of his defenses are low level, so the scariest defenses after they were down, then it was a sure victory. So yeah, this attack was a little bit scary, but I still managed to get the 3-star, which was impressive. Now I did also attack number 9, which was Town Hall 12. So take in mind that even though this Town Hall looks kinda lame, because his defenses are not high level, he still have a level 3 Eagle, and if I'm not mistaken, okay, so he didn't have his 3 Inferno towers, but he did have 2 high level Inferno towers and some strong X-bows, I guess. So let's see how the attack unraveled. So I started the Queen Walk from above. I knew that I had to take out the Town Hall and the X-bows as early as possible, because these are really scary, and Queen Walk is the only way to be sure that you can take out most of the strong stuff early. And luckily the Kokoloon managed to trigger the tornado trap, which was good, because if the queen would have stuck there, which she did for a second, that would have been kinda sad, because it would held up the attack. Now I have 2 X-bows attacking the queen and the Town Hall, but because my queen has the frozen arrow ability, So as long as she targets a strong defense, it gets a little bit weaker, which was good. You see, I used the King's ability a little bit earlier because I was scared from the single target Inferno, so I wanted to make sure that the King kills as much as possible, and which it did. It took out the Eagle Artillery, so I knew that it's going to be a high. I have a high percent of actually making 3-star in this base. Now I didn't shoot the hybrid, as you see, because I saw the Electro Dragon, and I knew that if the Electro Dragon would have targeted my hybrid, that would have been a fail. So I waited until he got closer to the Queen, and then I started my attack. So when you do the hybrid, when you're Town Hall 11 or 12, you don't have the Royal Champion, and when you don't have the Royal Champion, it's a scary attack, so you need to make sure you are precise and take out the Clan Castle early. So the person that actually built this base made a very good decision to put this Clan Castle there and the Town Hall above, because then it would have been harder to attack. Now you see, the Queen got near the Inferno Tower, so it's good that I used the ability early, but also we didn't have enough time for the attack, so I had to use the ability early to make sure everything will be taken out as fast as possible, otherwise it would have been a 2-star high percent. So if I click play again, let me see, you see, okay, never mind, it seems like we had spare 45 seconds, so I guess the time pressure was not really a real thing. Now if we see, if I'm not mistaken, I also had my second account here, and I also attacked number 5, so I guess in this case Berisha's attack was probably, I think, after me. Let me check the war events just to see. So yeah, the first attack on number 5 was mine, but eventually he ended up attacking it as well, just, you know, to have an attack, attacking clan. So I won't feature my attack because my attacks are usually hybrid, so it's nothing really interesting to watch, but it was still like it would have been nice to watch, you know, if nobody would have attacked this base. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you probably with the next video. I hope in the next episode it will be a little bit more interesting to watch, where we have like even harder clan wars, and also I will feature like a lot of defensive videos as well, because I've made my own war base, which you can see over here, but this war base is still not very good because I'm not maxed. So even though this guy didn't 3-star me, it still wouldn't be interesting to watch if not most of the stuff is already built. For example, like this one, like these defenses, I have them. I have this trap, which is nice, but still I need to like remove most of my regular archer towers and build even more like those big cannons and stuff. So as you see in the shop, you can see from the defenses, I still need to build the multi-gear tower, multi-archer tower, and Rico head cannon. So I need to build one of each, and then my war base will be finally strong, and I will be able to actually show proper clan wars with also proper defenses. And it's good because if I build my own war base, then it's more interesting to watch rather than watching a video where you get to see war bases that were created by other people. So this is like my aspiration, and I hope it will happen eventually. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.